What's up, ladies and gentlemen, it's Buzzy here, and today I'm going to be trying out this game, Kholat. Not really sure what this is all about. It's supposed to be a survival, spooky, 2 spooky for me, 3 spooky 5U game, so never played it, never seen it, so I was going to give it a try. This was actually a backup
56
plan,
years ago,
but here
Russia,
I am. So watch
the
this.
northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain.
Okay, so trying to reach a mountain.
Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened.
Am I going to see a Yeti? I feel like I'm
They
going to
lost
see a
their
Yeti.
orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal.
Okay.
It was their last stop.
Uh-oh. Shit. What happened? It was
3
the
weeks
Yeti.
later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent.
Okay. So...
On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found.
Oh shit.
The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The
So they tried to
surrounding
escape,
footprints
okay.
indicated the crew had fled the tent.
Yeah, that's what
They
that
were
would
barefooted.
indicate. Then
This
they
suggests
were...
a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits.
Exactly.
2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope.
Okay.
The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies.
Uh-oh.
They
2
were lying in
bodies.
but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much?
The Yeti. It was the Yeti.
The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery.
Right.
One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were
aliens?
visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events.
Yetis.
Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen,
No, it was
from
the
an
Yeti.
avalanche, or animals.
Yeti.
Each theory, however, only served to create more questions.
It was the Yeti.
The
I'm answering the
truth
question
behind
for
this
you,
tragic
like...
course of events remains unexplained to this day.
I think I saw a Discovery
really
Channel
happened?
documentary on this.
Maybe
Like,
the
for real,
answer
for real.
still waits to be discovered.
Deep under the snow. Let's go. Deep under the snow. Act 1. Okay. This is interesting. I'm at a train station. Nice. Okay, so let's just walk. Don't know what my objective is. I don't have objectives. Journal? I don't have my journal. Already a little creepy, and I'm not even out in the wild yet. Just because there's nobody walking around. Head out into the forest. Oh, there's a cabin over here. It just seems like the town, you know, that's like right there would indicate that I need to go into town, but perhaps not. Perhaps I need to walk out into the frozen forest over here. So, I guess we're just gonna... Let's not go check out this cabin right here. Appears to be nothing here. Storm's getting worse, you know. Classic storm's getting worse moment. I guess I'm just gonna follow the road and head out into the forest. It's really clever making a survival horror based off of true events, because this actually happened. Like I said, I'm pretty sure... The fuck? That's really inviting. I'm pretty sure I saw a Discovery Channel documentary. What the fuck? Okay. Starting to get slightly creepy here. Let's just go this way. And the footsteps are gone. That's nice. Okay, slightly creepy. Ever so slightly. Keep following the path. And cave. Caves are great, you know? Who doesn't love caves? Shit! Fuck. Okay.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. Pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. For a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Just walk into the blizzard. Great plan. Wind chimes are a nice addition too, of course, because that's just a little bit creepy. This is getting very bland now. The Yeti's gonna jump out at me in a second. I can feel it. Oh, what the is that? Is that the camp? That's the camp. It's a tent. Press F. Press F. We found the camp.
I am right behind.
Don't want to see. Don't want to look. Don't want to look. Don't want to look. Don't. There's nothing there. I fucking closed my eyes. Shit.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity when others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend?
Nobody's convinced me to that.
When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment.
Oh, now we get the flashlight. That's
really
great.
Remember your sins.
That's just
Took
great.
away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark.
And footprints.
Problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Okay. I see a radio tower and footprints. Ghost footprints. Beautiful. Saving game. What's up with the radio tower? Do we have to go out at night? Like, really? Alright, well, it wants me to follow the footprints, obviously. Where's F for survival info? Oh, F1. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, well. So, I'm gonna keep the flashlight off. And there are some latitude and longitude. 35 degrees north, 50 degrees east. I'm guessing that's just where I'm at. There's a radio tower over there I could go check out. I'm not sure where I want to go. What the hell? Is that like a meteor? Do I really want to look? It's a meteor. Okay.
I set out the moment I
Just
heard
circle
about
of
the
light.
incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a
Okay.
couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue
I don't
team
like the way this
had
ends.
finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission.
Alright,
and
well,
that
we
all
don't have
the-
to listen to all of this. I don't want to look up now. Please don't look up. Closing eyes. The fuck? Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get away. Okay. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Let's just go hide in the tent. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go hide in the tent. We're not going back over there. We're just gonna stay in the tent. Tent's a safe place. Just close the doors. Get back in the tent. Oh, okay, so we can see what that was. Can we zoom out? No. Ah, these are all the... What's that? Okay. So these are where all of those anomalies are gonna be. So maybe we'll make that our episode. Every anomaly. I like that idea. Not to mention, I'm creeped out as shit. So, number 1 solved. I know that wasn't much, but it's the beginning of something that's gonna scare the shit out of me, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. So yeah. I like that plan now. If I close this map, is something gonna jump out at me? Nope. Alright, we're gonna call that the end of an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I don't do this kind of thing, so any more than DJ does. If you've been following his horror game series, it's a little different. That's a more traditional horror game than this, but I don't do horror scary shit any more than he does. And maybe we'll just go check out that radio tower next time. I'll bet that's one of them anyway. I'm not gonna look it up. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one.